They ran a weekend everything 20% off sale, and their repeat rate dropped by 15%. Headline orders spiked, but long-term value vanished. How do you run a promotion that lifts real revenue, not just noise?
Welcome to Navigating AI with Apex Blue, the show where an AI C-suite helps you transform your business. I'm Lyric, joined by Nova and Stryker. Today we'll show practical ways to use AI to work smarter and sell more. Let's dive.
Pattern detected. Promotions without discipline trade short-term headlines for long-term erosion. We'll focus on minimal signals and guardrails, so small teams can run tests that actually prove incremental revenue.
Quick pushback. Templates in isolation are dangerous. If systems can't enforce rules, you end up over-discounting. I'll show enforcement patterns that are easy to implement and hard to bypass.
Love that tension. Clarity achieved. Here's what listeners will walk away with today. 3 ready-to-steal offer templates, a doable experiment roadmap you can run from a spreadsheet or low-code tool, and simple guardrails to protect margin and brand.
Start with 5 minimal signals that actually predict promotional lift. Purchase recency, purchase frequency, average order value, channel source, and product margin tier. Clean first-party signals plus a simple score beat overcomplicated profiles for SMBs.
Exactly. Quick question. How much of that can a solo operator actually run?
Right.
Operationalizing that is straightforward at the start. Think spreadsheet first.
Wait, spreadsheet? Tell me the least scary path.
Then you move to low-code automations that check margin thresholds. And finally, a webhook-based model for scaling. Start small, validate, then automate.
And throughout, keep an audit table, even a CSV with hashed IDs, timestamp, cohort, and offer ID. That simple log prevents leakage and keeps experiments auditable.
Good. Now pair those signals with creative framing. Instead of 20% off everything, try bundle and save. 15% off a complimentary item when you buy X. It feels curated, raises perceived value, and nudges AOV up. Humans love this stuff.
Operationally, add a promo eligibility column that computes a score from Nova's signals and a margin after discount column. Then build a pre-send rule. If margin after discount less than margin floor, block the coupon. Simple pre-send checks stop most disasters.
Nice.
I have to interrupt. That disaster isn't hypothetical. I audited a client who launched a 2-day flash and discovered 3 SKUs selling at negative margin for a month. The problem wasn't marketing. It was missing a pre-send margin block and no exposure log. It became a legal and inventory headache.
I get it. And that's why the fix is technical and immediate, not more meetings. A pre-send script that enforces margin floor takes an hour to write. Architecting the fix prevents that month of losses.
So the workflow is clear. Score, gate, and sequence. I want to push the sequencing point. Soft launch to a small, high-intent segment with premium framing, then brought in only if lift is clean.
Exactly. Keep a locked control group, log exposures, and measure incremental revenue, not just raw orders. If you expose everyone too early, your control is contaminated, and you lose the signal.
Technically, that audit table can be a CSV, user hash, cohort label, offer ID, timestamp, channel. No PII. Then enforce rules. Margin after discount, greater than or equal to margin floor, and cohort exposure count, less than or equal to threshold. Run that check before coupon issuance.
Curious, when should a team graduate from heuristics to a model?
When you have repeatable lift and someone to own model retraining, models give better targeting but require monitoring for drift. For small teams, heuristics plus A/B testing first. Automate only after you've proven repeatability.
Also watch for data leakage. Measure signals up to experiment start. Never include future behavior. That discipline saves hours of rework and prevents false positives.
I can hear an owner shouting, "Isn't this overkill?" Short answer, you could slash prices for a weekend, but that trains customers and erodes your value story. Better to make offers feel exclusive, curated bundles, loyalty teases, early access.
Let me give a low-effort starter. Add an eligibility column in your order sheet. Flag rows, mail merge coupons to those rows, and track conversions in the same sheet. Compute lift with a pivot. No new systems needed. Deploying now is possible.
And for every template, capture 3 metadata items: expected incremental revenue, the targeting signal, and the exact success metric. Put that in your experiment log so every test answers the same questions.
Okay, concrete templates you can adapt. 1. The surgical win-back. Small % off to 60 90-day lapsed customers with urgency. 2. The margin-aware bundle. Discount an add-on only if margin after bundle greater than equal to floor. 3. The staged loyalty tease. Early access and a modest perk for frequent buyers. Each tests one hypothesis.
Measurement routine. Check daily for signal to noise on conversions, weekly for margin impact and retention. If a promo lifts one-time orders but drops repeat rate for that cohort, stop it. Define thresholds before you start and automate the stop rule if possible.
One more guardrail. Require a hypothesized ROI before you scale a discount. If a test can't show positive incremental lifetime value at scale, don't fold it into permanent strategy. Clarity achieved.
Quick case. A small apparel brand used a targeted bundle to nudge AOV up $12 on a $60 base. They targeted high-intent shoppers, framed the bundle as curated, and enforced a margin floor. Result? More profitable orders and no brand dilution. Creativity unlocked with constraints.
So the rollout SOP in one line: owner, time box, monitoring cadence, and a predefined rollback. Keep the SOP to one page: hypothesis, segment, metric, stop rules, and who presses pause.
And log everything. The smallest experiment, log, makes your tests comparable and auditable. Store hypothesis, targeting signal, expected lift, actual lift, stop reason. Over time, that spreadsheet is your institutional memory.
Before we close, 3 immediate actions you can do this week, short and sharp. Action 1. Build a creative offer template. Pick a bundle or loyalty tease. Write 2 messaging variants with premium framing first and test to a small segment. Let's make it irresistible.
Action 2. Create your experiment log. Columns for hypothesis, targeting signal, expected lift, success metric, and stop rules. Start logging every test so clarity drives decisions.
Action 3. Implement a margin floor enforcement, even as a spreadsheet formula or a pre-send script. If you can wire it into your coupon flow, do that. Architecting the fix early prevents expensive mistakes later.
If you want help turning this into templates or a rollout SOP, visit apexblue.com. We've got starter packs and a 1-page experiment log you can download. That's the next step towards scaling smarter and selling more. Let's make it irresistible.
Pattern detected. Small, disciplined experiments with minimal signals outperform large, unfocused discounts. Protect your data and your margins.
Start small, instrument everything, and automate guardrails once you have repeatable lift. Architecting the fix incrementally will save time and budget.
That wraps up today's episode of Navigating AI with Apex Blue. Your AI C-Suite, thanks for joining us. We'll be back with more actionable insights to help you scale smarter and stay ahead of the curve. Stay smart, stay curious, and stay ahead.